Welcome back. Here we are in Saintsbridge. I think it's Saintsbridge, isn't it? Yes, Saintsbridge. And we're going to be starting up Ophilia's Chapter 2 now. Now, if you remember, I wasn't too sold on Ophilia's Chapter 1, so hopefully Chapter 2 will be better. Ooh, it's a much bigger inn here, isn't it? Right, so we need to change... It looks like some kind of, like, detective from, like a film noir sort of thing. Anyway, well met, traveller. What can I do ye for? Right, so we need to hear a tale, but we do need to change the party. So let's take out Ophilia. Oh god, she is 6. Level 6. This is gonna be bad. Anyway, let's restore reputation. Oh, right. Anyway, chapter 2 for Ophilia. The first stop on your pilgrimage is the town of Saintsbridge. Your memorable meeting awaits you. Alright. The story so far. Sister Ophilia set out from her home alone on a holy quest. She used to complete the kindling, a sacred rite carried out every 20 years. She has entrusted. Yep, I always get one of these sentences in the first bit wrong. Weird. Anyway, she was entrusted with the first flame and bears its ember with her. 3 churches must she visit to light their flames anew. Archbishop Joseph hovers now on death's door. I was like, why is he hovering? Heart aching for the father and daughter who accepted her into their fold, Ophilia takes Liana's place, allowing her sister to stay at their father's side. Her gentle kindness inspired her to leave home behind, and has brought her now to the town of Saintsbridge. May it bring a light to the hearts of the people living here as well. What if it doesn't?
I am Ophilia.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I am Sister Ophilia. I have come to perform the kindling.
Welcome.
We welcome you to our parish, Sister Ophilia. I am Bartolo, the Bishop of Saintsbridge. For you to come all this way in Sister Liana's stead.
Yes.
I am deeply sorry for the sudden change in plans, Bishop Bartolo.
Indeed.
Think nothing of it, child. I heard of the Archbishop's illness. You have my sympathies.
Thank you.
You are too kind, Your Excellency. I have not been so blessed as to perform the kindling myself, but I know the pilgrimage is a trying one. And yet there is much to be gained from one who undertakes it with an open heart and mind. It will take every ounce of strength and courage, but for the sake of our church and our realm, please see it through to the end.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I promise you I will. The people of Saintsbridge have waited with eager hearts for the coming of the Flame Bringer. Bearer. The warm light of the sacred flame guides and shelters us all to the depths of our hearts and souls. Allow me to show you to our cathedral. Already been there, stole everything inside.
If you please.
Behold, Sister Ophilia, this is the sacred flame of Saintsbridge. Looks the same as the other ones. I stood in this same spot and witnessed the rite 20 years ago. At the time, the flame burned so strong, but now it wanes and flickers. Almost as if it was sapped of life.
Could it be?
Do you believe in some sort of omen, Your Excellency? That I cannot say, but I do believe the kindling will restore our flame to its former glory. Go with that.
Please.
And now, Sister Ophilia, if you will.
Yes.
Of course, Your Excellency. I'll begin at once. You do just throw it on there?
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame. To you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire. May it forever shelter the people of this land. through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing.
So does this just happen once every 20 years? And do they have a backup plan in case someone dies? Like, what happens then? Because we know some people don't return, so how does this work? Ooh.
Oh,
Alright, drop the voice acting again at this point. See how brightly the flame shines now. Thank you, Sister Ophilia. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. Thank you for the kind offer, Your Excellency. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, how does this lead to us going off to a dungeon fighting a boss? But since I'm here, I would love to see more of your fair town. There we go.
we are in your debt.
You want us, Sister, but you should not rest first? That makes sense.
No.
I'm stronger than I look, Your Excellency. I shall return. Right, so we can actually wander around now. Cool. But yeah, it's like I've already been here and looted the place. You can see there's a chest there. Gone. Everything's taken. It's all gone. Triple dot? What's the matter, Professor? You look agitated.
Why, I'll be...
I never thought the day would come when I'd witness the kindling with my own eyes. I keep telling myself to not get overly excited, but frankly, I just can't help myself. So you've heard tell of the kindling before? But of course. It is one of the central rites of the church, held every 20 years. The embers born from flame's grace feed the sacred fires across the land. Many people know of the kindling, but few have the opportunity to witness it firsthand. It shall be the experience of a lifetime. Recall. Well then, now I have another reason to see this through to the end. Indubitably. Oh no, wait, that's Cyrus. Come on then. Took a while to load? That's very strange. I don't know.
This is all your fault, Emil!
Oh my, not Emil. It looks a bit different than the last time we saw him in, like, the wastelands on Earth.
We're gonna make you sorry. I am sorry. I am.
You think that if you cry, that'll make everything alright?
I mean, it helps in some regard.
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
And what's going on here? Break it up now. Break it up.
Yeah, it's that simple. Come on now.
Emil lost Daryl's brooch! It's gone now because of him!
I'm sorry, Daryl.
Sorries aren't going to bring back his brooch. You know how important it was to him.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, this nondescript brooch got lost.
Ask Emil if you really want to know. Come on, Nate. Let's get out of here.
You said it, Daryl. We'll be back for you later, Emil. If you know what's good for you, you better find that brooch.
Uh-oh, it's time to recharge.
Emil, was it?
Yes'm?
I'm Sister Ophilia. I am a cleric, journeying on behalf of the church.
Journeying? Oh, are you here for the kindling?
How do you know about the kindling?
That's right. But I've already wrapped up with the rites, so... Are you gonna help me look for this brooch, or what?
You'd really do that? For me?
I really would. So cheer up, got it?
Thank you, miss. I mean, sister. Thank you, Reverend Sister.
Oh, he's so polite.
Ophilia is fine. Now, let's get down to it.
Let's get down to business. Sorry, I've been listening to Mulan's soundtrack for a while.
See,
Maybe it really is gone. Also, why is it only the red Joy-Con? I was trying to remember the name of them. Why is it only the red Joy-Con that's losing power? Is it because I pressed A and B and all that type of stuff more? Is the blue one going to go soon? Is this where you last saw it? Yeah. Daryl bumped into me and I guess that's when he dropped it. Is that so?
you see...
Brooch belonged to Daryl's mum. She died just the other week. Oh, alright then, we'll let him off. That brooch is more important to him than anything. I have to find it.
I see.
That's very kind of you, Emil.
Nah.
Daryl can be rough sometimes, but we're all friends. It's just that, when after his mum died like that, he's always so angry about everything. It's grief. It gets to people. It's nice how he's taking it. He understands it. That's good.
Oh.
Do you think he'll play with me again like he used to, sister? If we just find his brooch? It would help, because it'd be a reminder of his mother and the good times. That's what we need to remind him of. Not the fact she's dead. The fact she lived. It's important you remember that fact. It's like me with my views on death and life. It's like, when someone dies, it's like we should celebrate their life, rather than mourn their death. It just makes more sense to me.
Of course.
Indeed. He'll see how hard you work to make him feel better. I'm sure he'll come around. A lot of the dots? Emil. I think we've searched enough for the moment. Perhaps it's time for a world with Daryl. World. Don't know why I said world. Slipping again. Right, traveler banter. Ba-ba-dum.
I see.
So that brooch was an heirloom from the child's mother. That's right. Let me help, Ophilia. Between the two of us, we're sure to find it. Thank you, Primrose. I'll start looking over here. Are you sure you want to rummage through the undergrowth in those clothes? Why? Is something wrong with them? What do I do? Her legs are quite exposed in those garments. But I don't know if I can say such a thing. You're as red as a beet, Ophilia. If nothing's wrong with my clothing, could we get back to the matter at hand? The sooner we find the brooch, the sooner those children can be friends again. Right. Oh, that's fairly simple, wasn't it? Right, so let's go find Daryl. That was his name, wasn't it? So it's in here somewhere? There he is. Daryl, might I speak with you for a moment? You're the sister from before. How did you find my brooch?
No.
Still missing. Then hurry up and find it already. It's more important to me than anything.
Look.
We're both looking for it as hard as we can, so why don't you forgive her, Emil, okay?
Hey!
It's his fault that it's gone. I'll forgive him when it's back.
But how could...
Not until you get it back? How sad. How sad? If anyone's sad here, it's me. I'm the one who doesn't have a mum anymore. Yes, you are the sad one. I know the pain you must be feeling. And I also know that hurting Emil does nothing to ease it. There is nothing as painful as losing a loved one. But do you not love your friends as well? Beats me. He lost my mother's brooch. He doesn't know how I feel, and neither do you. Nobody does. could he understand? He still has a mum. Just notice they're saying mum.
And yet,
They're saying mum, they're not saying mom. I like this. And yet, he's still out there searching for your precious brooch. Searching for his friend.
No.
Yeah, right. I bet he's given up and gone home by now. No, he hasn't. Oh, travel banter. Meet Guy Daryl. Is something the matter, Tressa? I'm just thinking about Daryl. He seems so spoiled, even for a kid. You know what? I think I'll go and give him a piece of my mind. No, Tressa, you can't do that. The poor child has been through so much. Lecturing him now will just make things worse. I know what I'm doing, Ophilia. I'll even take some candy with me. Candy? Oh, to cheer him up, you mean? Cheer him up? I don't want to do that. I just thought I'd bribe him to be on his best behavior with it, if all else failed. Yeah, triple dot. You know, Tressa, perhaps it's best that I handle it. Yeah, probably for the best. Right, let's have another go then. Alright, so... I was like triangle in my head. I was like triangle, triangle. No, why? Alright, guide this individual. Let the flame guide your path. Just leave me alone. Schwam.
won't you come with me?
Daryl, will you come with me? There is something I'd like you to see.
You see?
What is it?
Look!
You'll see when we get there. Hey, where are you taking me? Where are we taking him? Got a long trail of people now. It's very strange. So many people.
There. Would you look at that?
Emil, he's really looking for it? Why can't I find it anywhere? Where could it have gone?
You know, Daryl, Emil told me something. He said you've been angry at everything and everyone since your mother passed. But he hoped, if he could only find your brooch, that you might be friends again.
Emil said that?
I lost my parents too, you know.
You did?
I was a little younger than you are now. I asked myself over and over, why am I the only one whose life is so miserable? But my life was not all sadness and misery. I was blessed with people who loved me.
Indeed. And sometimes it just takes a while for you to appreciate that.
At first, I had closed my heart to them in my sorrow. I didn't even try to see how much they cared. But there was someone who never stopped trying to cheer me up, no matter how much of a clodpole I was.
Clodpole?
Liana was always there for me.
I mean, you could have just said that out loud. Here, Philly. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me?
It was her kindness that saved me. If you close your heart, you'll never realize just how much your friends care about you. Do you understand what I mean, Daryl?
It's not my fault. I didn't make Emil do anything. If he wants to search, let him. Why is everyone always blaming me?
No one's blaming you.
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Huh? But you just said...
No one here is blaming you. Unless, maybe, you're blaming yourself? Perhaps you're feeling guilty for making your friend feel bad, hmm? I can tell you're a good kid, so why don't you be honest with Emil?
But I'm not...
Here, I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh?
Yeah, this is it. He's gonna run off to a dungeon, isn't it? What is it? He's gone.
Oh,
Daryl, what are you doing here? Oh, I just...
How do you do?
And you're Nate, yes?
Yeah.
What's it to you?
You see...
You were looking for Emil. Have you seen him? He was here just a short time ago.
And then?
Oh yeah, I saw him running off after some dog.
What?
A dog? Yeah, just a few minutes ago. There was this dog and it had something shiny in its mouth. Emil was saying something about how he was sure it was the brooch. They went running off that way.
it can't
That way?
be.
Toward the forest.
What?
The forest?
No way!
Is he crazy? That forest is full of monsters. We're not allowed to go anywhere near it.
Goodness!
Oh no. That'll be fine. Just think about it. Emil's a total coward, right? There's no way he'd go into that forest on his own. But he's running home now, crying all the way.
You idiot!
Shut up!
What?
What's your problem? You know what Emil's like.
Damn!
Gotta go after him. Wait, Daryl. There we go, there's our dungeon now, so we're ready to head off. Right, so that's obviously where we're going to end this part, because, you know, there's a pattern forming here. So in the next part, we'll head off into the forest and see if we can find Daryl and Emil. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now!